Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachelle. If you're new here, welcome. I'm a nomad, currently in Malaysia. I've been nomadic for the past year, just traveling around with my husband. Stayed in Kuala Lumpur for 6 weeks, which is the capital of Malaysia. Packed up everything, was like, okay, wanna leave. Came to another part of Malaysia, which is on an island, and it's called Kota Kinabalu. It's a separate island that shares land with Indonesia and another country called Brunei. And we're here for a week. If we like it, we'll extend. If not, on to the next. So yeah, it definitely gives me small town vibes. Let's go explore the small town. I Heart KK is Kota Kinabalu. Yeah, so far it's way more walkable and quiet compared to Kuala Lumpur. This is real cute, man. Like, you got to Kota Kinabalu last night. What's your verdict? 12 hours in.
I like it a lot. It's peaceful. There's a beach. A lot more calm than a busy city like Kuala Lumpur. This is my vibe.
Okay, day 2, headed to this cute little marketplace, like a street food market slash clothes market by the beach. And the sun's about to set and I'm really excited to see what that's gonna look like. So far, this place is cute, so chill and laid back. And I love a hidden gem. I love going and staying in a hidden gem that no one's ever heard of, I've never heard of, and social media is not talking about it. And it's full of locals and it's still chill and cute. That's exactly the vibe that Kota Kinabalu gives. So, come check it out. See the vibes just on the beach, the market, the sunset.
Hey, Century. There are times when I look above and beyond. There are times when I feel your love.
This ain't goreng. This ain't goreng. That's fried banana.
Around me, baby. I'll never forget my baby.
You know what's crazy? There's so many people on the beach, but it's such a chill place. It's so quiet, even though it's so many people. Like, it's just locals as well. Is that a lot of people? I don't know. That feels like a lot of people to me. Like, it's not empty, but it's still so quiet and mellow. Like, it's so chill. Like,
I'll never forget my baby.
they've got like a ton of paddle boarders on the beach.
Don't be long, drama straight.
Like paddle boarding, kayaking, and the water's so calm that like there's, oh my god, this is
Words when you said, hey,
I love it here.
baby.
I got corn, very happy. What did you get?
I got mango juice with milk and just the best thing in the world.
He ruined it when he added the milk, but okay.
What I want us together again, baby.
She's doing her thing. She's doing her thing.
Mother Nature. Look at that.
Everywhere I go, every smile I see, I know you.
There's no bars or anything by the beach. I feel like a lot of beaches that have like a beautiful sunset like this would be so commercialized and there would be like bars and music and beach clubs, but there's none of that. It's just local stalls and local people and chill vibes. So I appreciate it.
Smiling back at me, dancing in moonlight. I know you are free, 'cause I can see your star shining down on me.
Morning is day 4 in Kota Kinabalu and we're moving out again. Yeah, long story short, this accommodation we booked looked nothing like the photos. By the second day we were here, we were like, let's go find somewhere else. So we just did a few viewings and then booked a new place. Luckily, we could cancel this actually. We didn't lock ourselves in for it too long here. And we could cancel it, make it shorter. We were meant to be here for a week and now we're only here for 4 days because we're like, I think that's one of the trickiest things about moving around. Like finding suitable accommodations in different places on the go, I think is easier if you're not as particular and fussy about where you stay. But if you're anything like me, I'm super particular and fussy about my living space. And also I think it's that notion of it's not a holiday, we're nomadic, so anywhere we do end up putting our heads down becomes home. So I just want home to be as home-like as possible, and clean and comfortable and cutesy, and sometimes it's hard to find something that fits all requirements. Anyways, whatever, let's go to our new spot.
Say you got a girl. How you want me? How you want me when you got a girl? And it's reckless.
Let's go.
It's selfish. Knowing I'm desperate. Getting all in and falling all over love. Like do it to
Yeah, I mean, moving around is long, especially when a place doesn't really match your expectations and then you're left feeling disappointed. But I have really just learned to flow with it and let go and just not expect too much from a place or a city until I actually get there. Otherwise, just feel too much like cognitive dissonance if you're like, oh, I wish this was just the home, or I wish this would just work out. If you're wishing a reality that isn't your current reality, you just feel too much cognitive dissonance, and it's like kind of can disorientate you, you know. And you just feel way better internally if you just like practice a level of acceptance. Like, okay, we have to look for a new place. That's cool. Let's go. Like, does that make sense? As opposed to, I wish it was different. I wish this worked out. I wish. So just flow with it. And at the end of the day, no season lasts forever. So even with being nomadic and bouncing around, finding places to call home is a bit tricky. We've got plenty of time to be settled and in one place like forever or whatever. So just flow with it. Like, no season lasts forever. And I think, oh, it's pretty. Oh my God, no way. That's pretty.
That's that village.
It is.
hanging on the back, gonna be your last. Like is you
Oh my God, stop. That was like a little floating village. Hopefully I caught a decent shot of it, but it's a whole load of houses on the sea or on the lake or whatever. They call it a floating village. Apparently a lot of Filipinos live there. I'm not sure why. I need to research that or whatever. I'm not sure why. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I don't know, round it up. You could just apply that to a lot of life and just, even if something's happening that isn't your preferred reality, if you accept it and roll with it, you probably have an easier experience than if you were to reject it and wish a different reality. Yeah, let's roll with it. And I feel like this whole nomadic season has just been, that's been the theme. Flexibility, roll with it, flow. You get it. All right. We have checked in. This is the bedroom, living area. Yeah? It's mad cute. This is what I mean when I say where I stay needs to be homely. You know what I mean? If I'm nomadic and on the go, this is what it has to look like. Gloomy day, but when we did view it, there was a crazy nice view of the sea and the islands over there. So, wow. This is cute. And a balcony. Alright, well, I'm gonna settle in and see you lot tomorrow. Hello, new day. I don't even know what day number it is, but it's a good time out here. It's lunchtime, so let's go get some food. This is one of our faves thus far whilst being here. Nasi lemak bamboo. Just a little local spot. They have nasi lemak here, which is a traditional dish in Malaysia. Hi, can I get nasi lemak ayam pop? No peanuts, no sambal, just one. And curry sauce on the side. Live for a fussy eater. GrabPay has been the biggest help out here in regards to paying for things. If you're in Asia or any country with Grab is basically like Uber out here, right? A lot of places you can just use the Grab app to pay, scan the QR code that the local merchant has, and then upload funds to Grab from your like card or credit card, debit card or whatever. So it's like a cashless system. Look it up, consider it if you're in Asia at all, and it just helps with not carrying around a whole lot of cash everywhere, you know. So check it out.
What you been missing the weekdays? What you been playing for? 10:30, no later than drop them drawers. Know what you want. My man is your man, hurt is her man too.
I am defeated. Dixon is not defeated.
Oh yeah. Right.
Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. I just keep him satisfied. Weekend.
That's the face of a happy man.
That's how I am.
Anyways, let me close out this vlog. As an update, we are now staying in Kota Kinabalu for a month. Yay! We've taken on a different approach to slow traveling. So going to a place, 4 days booking, max a week. See the vibe, see the place, see the area. If we vibe with it, we extend the stay. If we not really digging it, then on to the next. And not locking in too soon. And that's what I did in Kuala Lumpur. I locked in too soon, and then I was like, I had accommodation that I couldn't cancel, so I had to stay there for longer than I would have liked. So I've learned my lesson. And now we're like, all right, Kota Kinabalu has a thumbs up. We're gonna stay. So this will be home for a bit. Yeah, I'm excited to explore more of this part of the island and really get into like my daily routines here. And thanks for watching. If you got this far, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.